Corresponding to this was a rise of Nazism, fascism, and this was, of course, as you very well know, was strongly anti-Semitic. And in fact, Hitler arose on the theme of the final solution. You've heard of this, right? The final solution. The final solution to what? Well, to what is called the Jewish question. What was the Jewish question? What do we do with these Jews? That's the question. What do we do with these Jews? And so they had created all manner of responses to the question. Ghettos. You've heard of a ghetto. Originally, a ghetto was an area of a city which was designated for the Jews. And they were restricted. They could not live anywhere else except in the ghetto. They were restricted from certain occupations, etc. And so that was one of the answers to that question. What do we do with the Jews? Pogroms in Eastern Europe. You've heard of the pogroms. These are mobs, gangs that arose. Government-sponsored pogroms would take Jews of any stature, wealth, education, and strip him of all that he owned or his family owned, and send him to the Far East and heavy persecution by gangs. It was tremendous anti-Semitism that arose. And so waves and waves and waves, 200,000 at a time would come. Now the Arabs were so concerned that they started violence. And the violence was severe. They would attack the kibbutzim at night because the British controlled, they had the British mandate, and so they would attack a kibbutz at night, and then by morning they would disband. And then, of course, the British were like, where are they? Well, they disbanded. They attacked last night. And so they would attack one after the other, the kibbutzim. So the Jews decided, we will take matters into our own hands. And so they formed little militias. And these were nighttime militias, the Haganah. And so they formed their own militias, and they were out scanning for Arab militias. And they would attack them and fight them at night to defend and the kibbutzim. This tension got worse and worse and worse. And the British were beginning to be frustrated at trying to maintain the balance of this. And at some point, the British started to restrict immigration, aliyah, these waves. Under Arab influence, they tried to restrict and put quotas on them. This during the rise of Nazism and concentration camps. They're trying to flee, right? They're trying to find an escape. And now the British are putting quotas on them by Arab pressure. As you know, the Arabs were for the Nazis during World War II.